Hi there, I'm John Bond from Riverwinds Consulting, and this is Publishing Defined. Today I'm going to discuss the basics of licensing the rights to a book or product in scholarly publishing to an international publisher for a translated edition. The essence of rights deals is that a company licenses the rights to publish a different language version of your work in their language or region. You are paid a modest one-time fee or royalty and do no work and make no investment. The translating company does all the work and takes all the risks or reaps all the rewards. Likely your company would still be able to sell the original language edition in this region. For this discussion, I'm going to assume we are discussing an American scholarly publisher licensing translation rights for a book or monograph to an international publisher for that company to republish in their native language. As a scholarly publisher, the first question to ask is who in your office will do the work. It may be done through your marketing department, through business development, editorial departments, or other places. Have all the efforts concentrated with one group and refer all inquiries there. Also, some publishers use an agent as an intermediary. Many times an agent will know more about a market than an employee who might have this as only part of their job. As a first step, I'd suggest you consider your motivations for pursuing international editions of your books. Is it for additional revenue or to help you promote the original language edition that you published? Perhaps the author or editor has a high interest in having their work available in other countries and other languages. Or maybe you want to spread the word about the topic of the material and increase exposure to the content. Either way, knowing your motivations is very helpful. Next is to understand what you have available to sell. All your book's metadata should be listed in one spreadsheet. Appropriate bibliographic information for each title should be included, such as author, title, ISBN, format and physical specifications, and so on. This document will grow and expand as these categories increase. Next is confirming your organization holds all the rights to the material. Check your contracts that you own all rights in all languages, in all formats, worldwide. Assuming you do, confirm there is no material in the book, let's say a figure or table, that was reprinted with permission from a third party. If there was, you'll need to note that and convey this information to future interested parties. Let's assume you have no reprinted material. Next, create brief marketing materials that explain your company or organization. Note the key titles and offer a complete list. An informative 1 or 2 page PDF will serve the purpose. Now you'll need to create a list of potential publishers to contact by region or language. You may know these publishers already, or your authors may know of them as well. An internet search may work, that is, medical publishers in Spain or science publishers in Italy. A final source is looking at who exhibits at the Frankfurt Book Fair. This large convention in Frankfurt, Germany is where most international publishers gather in one place. Check out what companies attend this convention. Next, contact these publishers with an email or call about their interest in having them consider your books for possible translation. Explain your interests and discuss the newest or not yet released title, including any promotional material. A company may wish to see the book or content that is available, and in this case, you might share your spreadsheet for the front and back list. If they are interested, they will ask to see the book for them to evaluate. At your expense, you would share with them a paper copy of the book or potentially share a watermarked PDF or an ebook. Prior to this, you might consider asking and checking references of companies they have partnered with in the past. Once they have evaluated and want to move forward, now it would be a good time to discuss the deal and the details. The first key points to agree on are the language and region where the translated version would be sold, the number of copies of the work to be published or printed, the price it is to be sold at locally, and a time frame for publication. From there, payment can be discussed. It can be a one-time payment up front at contract signing or an ongoing royalty. The value of an upfront payment is that it is secured and there's no worries about sales or marketing performance later. A strong specific contract is essential. Who does what and when needs to all be spelled out. Once a contract is agreed upon and signed, then things are in the International Publishers Court. They translate the work, edit it, print it, and start its distribution. You should receive sample copies of the translated work for you to share with your editor or author. Make sure to keep your spreadsheet up to date with which books are licensed in which language and which region. Remember, a title may be licensed in Spanish or Mandarin or Arabic, so one title may have several translated versions. Some remaining points. Much of what I've discussed here applies to journals or other educational offerings as well, not just books. As the system and your sales grows, you may wish to invest in a good rights management system. At the end of the day, licensing takes time and helps grow your global footprint. The revenue that comes from it is modest at best. Your efforts need to match your expectations. There's a lot to condense in a few minutes. Email me or call me with questions as to how to implement this inside your organization. Click here to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also see a playlist of other videos on selling translation rights. And leave me comments below. Thank you very much and take care.